Now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We're still tracking showers and thunderstorms that have mostly tracked east of the Mississippi River, and really all we had left over was in portions of Concordia Parish, and that's actually now exiting just east. Faraday, Jonesville, you guys, all you got left now is cloud cover, but there's probably still a lot of standing water out on the roadways, so kind of keep that in mind as you're heading out this morning. Even Natchez, Lower Fayette, Mississippi, they've also started to clear out. We're just going to continue with the cloud cover, and there's even some storms trying to redevelop now back near Shreveport, as we are expecting a redevelopment for later on this afternoon, as the frontal boundary is still going to hold up and stall just to our northwest. Temperatures right now at 8:15, mainly in the mid-lower 60s. Ruston 61, Monroe 64. We're at 62 degrees in El Dorado. Our dew points, it went from 70 to 60, so there's really not a whole lot of change in the overall moisture content. There's still plenty of it here at the surface, so there's still going to be enough for these storms to work with as they start redeveloping, because we still have winds still continuing out in the southeast between 5 to 10 miles per hour. Bust up forecast, most of these storms they've already exited, but are expecting them to pop back up for the afternoon as we start rising to the mid 80s, and we're going to remain unsettled as the frontal boundary will fully swing through for tomorrow and early parts of Saturday. We'll probably start seeing some clearing late Saturday night and early parts of Sunday or early next week. Now for this afternoon, we're still expecting when these storms pop back up that they have the capability of producing some high winds, possibly some hail. Environment not too sheer, so tornadic threat relatively low. I wouldn't put it at 0 though, so this is going to be mostly a wind hail threat. But as we go into Friday, we could still see a couple strong thunderstorms, as we'll see a lot of widespread activity, which might lead to an excessive rainfall outlook for Friday night, early Saturday, which might lead to some flash flooding. So today we do have a slight risk for severe weather for the afternoon, evening hours. High winds and hail will be the main threat, and then we continue with a moderate risk going into Friday afternoon, Friday evening, probably early parts of Saturday as well, but that's mainly to account for that potential flash flooding threat. So this afternoon, 3 to 4 o'clock, most of these cells can start popping back up, mostly isolated, but they'll have that capability of becoming severe. And then for tonight, they'll exit. We clear a little bit as we hit around midnight. Then early tomorrow morning, we will see more cloud cover, thunderstorms to the northwest, and they start rolling in into the afternoon hours. There's still going to be a potential wind threat, and like I said, with all the excessive rainfall, this will continue through the overnight hours into early parts of Saturday. But flash flooding might be potential due to the fact the grounds, they're pretty saturated. We got a lot of rainfall, over 2 inches here in Monroe just within the past 24 hours, and we're going to keep adding to those totals. So severe weather, it's not completely out of the loop next couple of days as we head into early parts of Saturday. Like I said, tornadic threat relatively low, but I wouldn't fully put it at 0. So as always, we'll keep you updated here at Fox 14. Of course, download our weather app. You get instant updates for any watch or warnings and issues, so can't go wrong there. Tonight will fall to mid-60s. Storms will exit by midnight. Then for tomorrow, we're going to be in the mid-80s, staying unsettled to early Saturday. And by early next week on Sunday and Monday, we will trend a few degrees cooler, get a little break from the rain, and then could see another round returning through Tuesday and Wednesday. Taking right back, watching Fox 14 Morning News.